How's it going, guys? So I thought I'd do another video, just a basic 3-card draw and how to read them sort of without actually looking at the meanings of the cards, just to sort of add that extra bit of meat to your readings, or maybe in case you kind of forget what the actual meanings of the cards, you hit a blank, whatever the case may be, just an extra bit of oomph, right? So if we do a 3-card draw, we've got the Emperor in the past, we've got the 6 of Wands as the present, and let's just grab this one over here. We've got the 3 of Swords in the future. So just by looking at these cards, right, if we just look at the suits, we've got Swords and we got Wands. There's a lack of Pentacles, there's a lack of Cups, which just from that, we know Cups is emotions, Pentacles is stability, with obviously extra things along the line, but I'm going to pick those two just as the main points just for this reading. Now, because there's a lack of that, judging off the question, or if it's just a general reading, what we can say is there's a lack of those things in this reading or in the situation that the sitter is experiencing. There's a lack of emotional ties, there's a lack of stability. If we have a look at what's here, we can say, well, there's Swords and there's Wands. Chances are the sitter is more logical, analytical, takes the logical, analytical, intellect side over their emotions. Maybe they need more emotions in their life at this point in time, or maybe they need to consider their emotions, because again, there's a lack of that in this reading. Maybe they need to stop using their logical, analytical mind so much and push everything over. Then we got the 6 of Wands. There's that spark, that motivation, that inspiration, that idea, that sort of oomph to change something, right? So we can again say maybe in the reading, without actually looking at the meanings of the cards, they're fighting for that change. They want that change, right? So that's the suits. Now, if we have a look at what we actually see, I'm going to ignore the 3 of Swords for now. I'm just going to focus on the other two. The Emperor is the past card, but he's looking further into the past, right? So maybe again, there's a focus on the past. There's something that's coming from the past that needs to be addressed before anything can happen, because he's staring backwards into the past, into what's already happened, right? Again, not looking at the meanings of anything. And then if we look at the present card, it's the 6 of Wands, so it's the guy on the horse, and he's focused towards the future. So again, without looking at the meanings of anything, we can say, well, there's something from your past that's coming up that you need to focus on, or you're focusing on too much, that you need to deal with that, sort that out, so you can push forwards, right? And as soon as that's done, then and only then you're going to be future focused. You're going to be focusing on the next step, focusing on how to get to the next step. So just by what you see in the cards, where they're looking, that can give you an indicator to what's actually happening. If we turn these around, if I went the 3 of Swords in the past and the Emperor in the future, what we could say again is, because the Emperor is looking towards the past, which is essentially the present, the main focus would be present. For me to get to that future, I need to sort out and deal with what I'm dealing with now. And until that happens, I'm going to be focused on what's happening now, and I'm never going to be looking towards the future until that is done. If we change that even further, and we went 6 of Wands in the past, Emperor in the future, now we've got the 6 of Wands looking at the present and the Emperor looking at the present. Now there's even more sort of importance pulled into that present moment. What is happening right now that you need to deal with, that you're sort of fixating on or not seeing right now, again, depending on the question, that is so important that your past is bringing up the present and your future is bringing you back to that present. So again, just looking at what's there, what isn't there, and how the cards are actually situated, that can help you so much in your actual readings. Cool, hope that helps. Cheers.